Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. I have veterans in my life, which I'm going to share with you here. My uncle's actually an Air Force veteran. I have a brother-in-law that's a Navy veteran. But the one I want to talk about today is since it is Veterans Day, November 11th, is my grandfather. He was in World War II, and he was a Marine. And the interesting thing about it is when I was a little kid, I actually found his chest that they carried all their belongings in, going from island to island. He was in the Pacific. So I asked my grandmother about it one day, and she's opened it up, and we opened it up and saw a Japanese flag and all this other stuff. So we actually kind of divvied it up. My cousin wanted some of it as well, and for memorabilia. But one of the things that I got was here's his knife he used in World War II. So that's interesting. And then I got also his Guide to Administration, U.S. Marine Corps. So this is his manual. And so you can see it's kind of really is aged. Interesting thing about it, I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Here it is on the second page. He actually had a article clipped here of "You too can have nice legs," says Betty Grable. So it's an article. It's a Betty. My grandmother thought this was hilarious, actually, and my grandmother used to always say that. Actually, one time we were at a wedding, and my grandmother said that about my wife. She said, "Oh, look at those legs," and she remembered that your grandfather liked legs too. So that's I was looking for that this morning and didn't find that at first. And then also that's pretty interesting in here. Other than Lieutenant Sergeant W.H. Mallon. So that's really neat to have that to share with you. But all you sports fans out there, this is really kind of cool. Looking at these. Here is tickets to the New York Football Giants versus Washington, because he was initially stationed in Washington, December 19th, 1943, Sunday. Section 2, row Y, seat 4. And guess what the price was? $2.20. So here's tickets, him and my grandmother. They were big sports fans, actually. They lived in Wisconsin, so they were Packer fans. And then my grandfather got season tickets in 1959 for the Packers. But here's another game: Green Bay Packers versus Eagles Steelers. I'm not sure why there's two names on there for games, but look at that. $2.25 at Shibby Park. That's neat. I don't know why he decided to put those in his Marine manual, but that's where they were. So I want to just honor our veterans today, and again say Happy Veterans Day. We appreciate it. My grandfather shared a lot of stories with me. I was just a little guy, and was able to ask a lot of questions. And my grandmother was always around the corner listening in, because he shared with me a lot of stories that she had never heard before. And so if you do have a veteran, it's good to honor them by asking questions and having them share their stories with you. And then we've had many patients go to that honor flight. I highly recommend it. Boy, I'll tell you, that we actually had, the daughter didn't want to go. She wanted her caregiver to go with her dad. And boy, they were up at like 3 a.m. and flew down to D.C., did all the activities, and came back. It puts him through the ringer. But he loved it. Got to do that before he passed. Our caregiver was able to go with and to see everything as well down in D.C. So highly recommend if you do have a parent that was a veteran to get them and then served during a wartime to go on that honor flight as well. So All right, again, happy Veterans Day. Hope you enjoyed this video and sharing some of the past that I have as far as my grandfather being a World War II vet and that. So, all right, take care. God bless.